initially say we weren't allowed to vape in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
Yeah, because his brother was doing it.
Yeah.
He's just like, no.
Well, my brother would do it at my parents' house, and then obviously they didn't want that. So I'm like, over here, it's like, no, you're not doing that. But then I kind of lifted the rule only during podcasts when the diplomat was here.
Yeah.
So then it's basically only during podcasts. I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. I was just wondering. He hit his little vape over there, and I was like, wait a second, because then we had a debate about it's not like cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave an odor.
Just vapor. Oh, you got a little circle there.
With his little views.
It's hard to do it.
Redbeard's got him. Oh no, he's just using it.
It's not
there
There you go.
It's not the same as like smoke though, so it's kind of weird.
I
Get a hookah.
I feel like I feel like that's a normal mouth gesture for Florida man.
You know, the past 2 weeks we come to the realization that he is gay. He just doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah, we tried to tell him it's a safe space.
NATO.
Okay.
And he's doing vape tricks, which doesn't help.
Yeah, that was a big thing in high school, were hookah bars, and then there's the one dude that could just be like blow rings and do crazy shit, and I'm like, I don't care. I'm just smoking the hookah, and then I have a migraine because it's the foil and it's just putting holes in my brain. So
Oh.
I was like, I got a hookah in high school, and then like a couple of my friends came over and they let it out, and he was like, oh.
yeah.
He's like, that hit hard. He's gone.
When I was a senior, I bought one, and I posted this picture on my Facebook of me like smoking the hookah, but it was just the tobacco and stuff. And my dad and them were like, "What are people gonna think?" And I'm like, "Well, it's just tobacco. I'm smoking fucking shit out of that thing."
Yeah.
Would you have to be 21 for now, anyways?
Yeah, but not then,
Not
which
then.
is crazy
18.
I
feel like it's for the best. Like then maybe I wouldn't have been able to get cigarettes and wouldn't be addicted to nicotine right now.
Yeah. No, I got cigarettes anyways.
Yeah.
I was smoking in high school.
I think that was a real big thing when we were at college age, was everyone who was 18, 19 getting like their first vape once they finally got off of college, and every party was just people just hitting vapes the whole time.
Yeah. Not cigarettes.
Not cigarettes anymore, no.
No. Cigarettes is a dying thing.
Was that Ronnie Radke has the one show he does where he tells everyone, he's like, hey, everyone who's got a vape, hit it and blow that shit in the air. And he's like, holy shit.
I've seen that, yeah. I still love this is the heaviest song we have ever written.
Oh my God.
Met a girl and I really thought she liked me.
And then they
never thought that I'd be the one.
Straight to pink lighting too, just so girly.
And then he does the whole hip thing too. Fucking love Ronnie Radke.
All right, well, real quick. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I am your host, Papa Smurf.
I be Redbeard.
I am Florida man.
And I'm 31. Fuck you, Viking.
I don't know if this is an official... Hold on.
We can't throw anything at the old man over there.
I don't know if it's one of these.
Fuck you, Viking.
I don't know if it's an official one, because he did tell us he wasn't going to be here.
And then he said he wasn't
Then he said
gonna
he
go.
Then he said he was.
Yeah,
then
he
he said
did
he
do
wasn't.
Yeah.
Well, they had other plans.
That after... Because he said he was going to come, and then he was
Phrasing.
like, whoa. Then
You knew that was going to happen.
She wasn't gonna come.
that, oh, fuck. You lost my train of thought.
Train has derailed. Does not take long.
I don't even know what we were talking about. It was...
All I can see is...
Viking and his plans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to his plans.
Him.
Oh,
He's not here, so he's dead.
What did he end up doing? I thought he was going to.
no, he wasn't going up to like Cedar Point.
No, he's going to a water park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What water park?
I have no clue, and we wouldn't say it on here anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's probably too close. I think.
Yeah.
Is he
Where
going to
you
a water
live?
park? Or
I don't know
or a
of any
splash
too
pad?
close water
Well,
parks.
it's south of me.
Yeah. Fucking lame. It's a beautiful day. Could have gone outside, but no, he wants to
He
go
is outside.
No. He's in an indoor one.
It's an indoor one?
I don't think so.
There's
No.
only one indoor
No, no,
one
no,
that I
no.
know of around here.
Yeah. No.
Well, there's two up
He
there.
was going to like
Actually, I think
a
there's
water
three.
park, like a splash pad.
Okay, yeah, so
I don't know what that is.
a splash pad?
Yeah.
It's
You know downtown, the water spouts that come up on on.
Downtown.
You don't know what I'm talking about?
No.
So it's basically,
Well, then I don't even.
well, that
I really
doesn't
don't
help
know.
then. Yeah,
it's basically just
Water that comes
it's a
from the
playground.
ground.
It's a playground.
Playground that then it has like water fountains and kids go there and get
Instead of mulch on bed, it's water.
Okay.
Yeah, kids go there and they get wet.
crazy.
Splash pad.
You can't do that to me. Well, anyways, so yeah, that's what he decided to do.
Nice. I liked his outfit Saturday.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
missed that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Y'all should have sent pictures.
I didn't think about it.
The one clerk took a picture.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Nice.
he was sitting outside, like right outside the office, and she went up and snapped a picture. I was over on the case in the other route, and I come over and Pop was like, oh, "You got to go see the clerk. She has a picture of Viking." I'm like, "Oh." So I hobbled over there. I'm like, "I heard you got a funny picture."
Oh, nice.
She's like, "Oh yeah." And then he ended up walking into the office anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait, when did he walk into the office? I was already
You
gone.
already gone. Yeah.
They
Because
should have had him work since he wanted to go in the office. All right, you're here. Clock in.
Well, I didn't leave the office till like 9:20, 9:15.
He was out there just pushing cart after cart out to his truck. I'm just like, what the
It was
fuck
only
is going
2
on?
carts.
I don't know,
It was
man.
2
I
carts.
swear I saw you 4 times that day, and I'm just like, what is happening?
Because I did the cart for my route, the 3 hours on my route, then I did the 3 hours on or 3.5 hours on the mounted route, and then that was it. Then he's trying to get my attention, but I got my AirPod in,
Yeah, I
so
was
I didn't
like,
hear shit.
Hey, 31. I'm like, whatever. He can't hear me.
Too.
Yeah, I was like this. And he just kept going.
I think I
I'm
was
like,
more
okay.
pissed that I was in the office at fucking 9:15. So
Yeah, it's a long time.
yeah.
Was your pathway clear after that? Did you leave the lot the normal way?
No.
Oh, it was
I still went. I went the back way. Then I had to go up. I had to go up like 2 blocks, then go over, and then take down.
I got on the highway that morning.
I didn't. I took the back roads. Yeah.
What, that street to that street?
Yeah, this is
that's
this is
pretty-
great content.
Yeah.
That street to that street.
That street, boys.
Apparently, they canceled the parade. I wonder how that went.
No, I think did they
So-
cancel the parade or the
so
whole?
it-
By the way,
they
how
got-
are you? Hold on. How are you feeling after yesterday? 'Cause I know yesterday was rough.
Yeah, I'm fine.
It was lightning.
Oh,
Yeah, that was fucking wild.
That was awesome.
Like I was sitting outside and I'm like, boom, oh fuck, that was right there.
So I finished my swing 8, and then I was like, okay, I can start to see it coming, and I felt the drops. I'm like, okay, put my phone out of my shirt pocket into my shorts. Then I got to the next park point, and then I did like the 5 houses on the main street before I head down one of the side streets, and it started to come down pretty hard. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go back to the truck and get my bomber jacket that does absolutely nothing, but at least it's something.
something.
It's
It's a layer.
And then by the time I got down to the end of the block and started turning around, it just started downpouring. I'm like, well, we're in the shit now. Might as well keep going. And then I was walking down the next side street and a customer was like running their car. I'm like, it's not that bad. Calm down. And I'm just like walking my happy pace, and they're just sprinting into their house.
Yeah, so I got to my swing 8, which is the swing right before you go around the park. Mm-hmm. And my phone went off. My phone was like, oh, heavy rain coming in. And it was like 10 minutes or 13 minutes or something like that. And I'm like, I can get this done. This one, not the one around the park.
Right.
So I get that one done. I go back to my truck, and I'm looking up north, and I'm looking up west, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going to make this one. Mm-hmm. So I geared up, put my jacket on and my little helmet, because I'm like, it's going to rain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just had my basically like the trucker hat, the one I always wear. I just had that to cover my head.
So the worst part of it, I get out and it starts to sprinkle, and then it starts to rain a little more. But before like the fucking heavens let loose, lightning struck.
Crack.
And I'm on one of my longest swings. I'm already on
my longest swing.
Yeah.
At least the longest swing of the day. So I'm like, oh fuck, here we go.
And I said, motherfucker. And it was not that long after. It was like 5 steps away from me handing mail to a customer that was out on their porch. And like 5 steps away it hits, and I was like, son of a bitch. I'm in like the first third of that swing. Not the first quarter, because if it was the first quarter, I might have thought about going back.
Yeah, you're still probably close enough. You're like probably like 5-6 houses in, you can probably turn around and head back.
That was not that close. And then it's just going, and I'm just like, whatever. I'm just delivering. It's fucking lightning, and it's torrential downpour. Mm-hmm. I have newer boots that are still slightly like water resistant,
mm-hmm.
and I don't know where all the water come from. It come from the top, you know what I mean, and down in, and I mean, it didn't take but 2 minutes for my boots to be completely fucking filled with water, and I'm walking around, and I'm like, this fucking sucks. And the mail, what are you gonna do? The mail's getting fucking sopping ass
especially
wet.
The flyers that we had.
Yeah.
Forever, it was basically full coverage.
Yep.
Those flyers?
Political.
No, they were.
Oh, which ones?
The Giant Eagle.
Oh God, yeah.
They were.
This was in the DPS.
Yeah, in the DPS, they were thick,
like
and
that tissue paper.
It's like double cardboard.
double cardboard, and then
They were thick.
They were thick, and then they took up like the entire width of the tray.
Oh, geez. Full coverage bullshit.
Basically full coverage.
On parade day.
Luckily, I know. Luckily, it was a lot of bad names.
Mm-hmm.
And they weren't electronic service requested.
They were not.
So the only thing that could have made that worse was if they were fancy Ubum or they were a current resident.
That's when you just want to smash your face into a wall.
Mm-hmm. I want to do that anyway.
Well, you're right. You're right.
Once the rain started to lighten up, I went over to, the following park point, and I met a customer. And she's like, "Oh, good morning." I'm like, "Good morning," and she goes, "Oh, you're surprisingly dry." I'm like, "No, I'm not." And then she took a second. I was like, "Oh, you're soaked."
Oh, yeah, you're soaked all the way through.
Yeah.
That nothing is a different color.
No, yeah, I could have pissed
Like,
myself and nobody would have known.
No.
I almost texted that in the group chat like 5 separate times. Like, it's so wet. I could have pissed myself and no one would have noticed.
I don't even need to stop. I'm just gonna piss myself, and it's just gonna get cleaned out by the rain.
I have done that before.
I mean, I had my jacket on, which only lasts so long. We all understand that.
Until you get soaking wet.
Well,
give up.
I mean, it mine worked.
I'll say the one you have, it lasts for probably like an hour.
Yeah,
a good hour. Maybe not how heavy as it was, but
in its heaviest, the jacket did its job.
Right.
It just didn't continue to after when it was still raining.
Mine lasted about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And I got in my truck after doing that, got back to my truck, and it's still coming down. I take my boots off. I take my socks off and wring my socks out. put them back on, because there's no sense in putting dry socks on.
Yeah.
Yet. Don't waste those, wait until this is done. But even then my boots were soaked. Like, they were so much water, I could literally. Are we all okay? Oh, that feels good. We're stretching. This is mid-break.
Trying to ball fondle a giant that's behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tickle.
No.
Coochie.
Tickle fingers.
That's creepy.
It is.
But I could literally take my boot and I poured them. I poured the water out of them.
It was bad.
So I noticed that once I'd go and sit in the truck and I'd get the mail together. Then as I was stepping out, I kind of like tipped my foot, and then the water was stuck in my boot. And I just felt, it apparently was like all in the heel. Then I brought my foot forward, then it just went all to the front of my shoe. It's like,
Yep. Yep.
So where I was out northeast,
Yeah.
I made the mistake of not putting my gear on, and I doubled up on swings
Oh no.
because
I knew I couldn't double up anything because it was so.
Yeah,
was
I
so
just
heavy.
said screw it, because I was behind and I was irritated, and I'm like, oh fuck, it's gonna rain. So I was just trying to get done. I get down to the part of this swing where I can see the city in like the background.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
It's I hear the thunder, the lightning's going, and I just look up at the city and I can see the rain over the city. And then as it just slowly moves in, and I'm just like, oh fuck. And I just turn around and I'm like, nope, here it comes, and I can just hear it.
Oh, that's the worst. It's like Jon Snow in the Battle of the Bastards. You just see all the corpses coming. You're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna die here.
I did not have such a spectacular view of it, but I saw it coming, and it was terrible.
What route were you on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so yeah, you actually get a decent view.
That's what he was saying. Yeah.
I was still in the area too where I'm closer to the city. Once you get to the mountain, you're kind of out.
Right. Yeah.
See, I didn't think it was that bad until I was watching a movie, and then boom! I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, it went.
There goes the fucking power.
It literally went right through this city, and so when that cringe, because that lightning just struck.
Yeah.
You do the old one.
Yep.
And you're like, fuck.
That doesn't work.
I know.
It doesn't work.
Right.
Well, you're no fun ever since you got struck by lightning.
It was weird too. That storm creeped in.
I will every time
I know.
I
It
will say that
lasted for
all the
like a
time.
solid, or at least the lightning part.
Well,
45 minutes.
It rained for 4 hours.
It
at least.
rained for 4 hours. The heavy rain only lasted. It felt like fucking
Hour and a
forever.
half.
Yeah, but it only took that much to drench you.
And the rest of the day was just miserable. And then what really pissed me off, right? It's a
Around
miserable
3 o'clock, the sun came out.
It's a miserable fucking day. And then like 2:45, I'm on my swing and I'm like,
What's that?
why am I? It's getting awfully fucking warm. I mean, honestly, it was actually, I don't want to say chilly.
Yeah.
That's the wrong.
No, it felt nice.
When you're wet, you're
Yeah, and so you're wet, and now and you're wet with your t-shirt.
White t-shirt.
soaked through.
It was actually kind of chilly.
yeah.
So I was like, I didn't mind it, but I was like, "Whew, that's a significant difference."
Feels
to
nice.
the 90-degree fucking day, and then. Yeah, 2:45. I remember because I'm on one of my one of the end swings, and I just like all of a sudden I felt myself sweating. Now I'm not wet from all the
The rain. Yeah.
It's my sweat now, and I'm like, oh.
And that combo just makes you feel so gross. You're already gross when it rains or when you're sweating, but the mixture of both, you're just like, no.
Yeah, one or the other is bearable, but both, that's...
So you were saying, I think it was sometime this past week, that you hate when you're all sticky and sweaty and gross, and then you got to take a poopy, then you got to put your sweaty
yes, because it happened to me twice this week.
Well, with the rain-soaked gear, putting all your because that's what I had to do yesterday. I took a poopy and I put all my fucking clothes back on. It's like.
That is, I guess that doesn't matter whether it's just rainwater or whether it's sweat. I don't know.
Just the feeling of wet clothes.
Putting it on.
Forcing yourself to put wet clothes back on.
Knowing it's not a bathing suit. You're not at the swimming pool. You know?
Bathing suit's fine because you expect to get wet at a pool and wearing a bathing suit. But at work, it's just fucking nasty.
It is nasty. And then all you can think about is how bad you just want to go home and shower.
Yeah. And that was one of those like long showers. Like, Jesus, what did I just fucking go through today?
Exactly that. Yeah. Yes. And I don't think people understand that we have you just have days at our job that you're just like, what the fuck was that? Like, I just need to step away from life for a while.
Yeah.
That's like that cold day that you got off.
The super cold day.
Yeah.
That was
2 winters ago.
Yeah, 2 winters. I think you got off the coldest day.
I got off the coldest day.
But then
I was there for the
next day, which was Christmas Eve. It wasn't as cold, but it was still cold. It was like,
I mean, it was still negative degrees.
I think it was like 5 or 10. It was still in the single digits. Wind chill put it in the negatives, but it wasn't -5 then the wind chill. So
it was cold.
It was still cold, but I mean. I think the second day I was like, "Oh, this is nice. I can wear a fucking I can just wear my shirt now. This is great. This is a goddamn heat wave."
Yeah, that first day was like negative 10.
I think it was negative.
To be fair, I did leave the solace of my house.
Yeah, you brought somebody a hot chocolate.
No, it was coffee.
Oh, was it?
I made it myself.
-5.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was at 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, potentially one of the warmest times of the day.
Next day, it was 2 degrees. Damn heat wave.
I wore my snowboard goggles during those days because your eyes just.
I did too.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so cold, the inside was freezing from my breath.
I had a perfect O around my ski mask that I was wearing.
Right? Yeah, what is that? Like, when I'm out there, I have a thing to bring up all the way over, but I can't cover both my nose and my mouth.
Yeah, it's almost, sometimes it's got to be, especially if you know you're going to be moving like your mouth a lot, like moving your chin
I put mine around my chin a lot.
Yeah.
That's I do that.
It just gets aggravating. And then you breathe into it and it'll get wet too.
Moist.
Yeah, so I just moist.
And then when it moves and you realize it's moist and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
I can tell you this
all
much.
that CO2 is just staying right there.
Yeah, my beard is just like,
icicles.
I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. It's all crazy.
Yep.
The funniest thing was, thank you for joining us.
I was trying to find pictures.
Oh.
Like, your eyelashes would freeze because all the air is, all the warm air
every
is filling
time you
up, so
blinked, it was like...
Then you get in your truck and you have the heat blaring the whole time, and then they start to slowly melt. Then as soon as you step out, it just freeze again. Like, God damn it!
No, that's like I opened up a water to do a park and loop, and I sat it in the cup holder, got back to the truck, and it's
frozen.
Completely frozen. I'm like, what the fuck?
That's how you know it's fucking cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I brought the Viking coffee that I had made, so I knew it was fucking piping ass hot, and I put them in.
The drink of my people.
I put it in one of the like a coffee hydro flask.
Yeah.
So it's fucking phenomenal, and I bring it out to him. He was at his CBUs.
Yeah.
On his hold down
route.
Oh, okay. The one that he wishes he had.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which he might just get it back. Who knows?
Nice.
Maybe.
So he was there, and I was pouring some of the coffee because he didn't. I was like, you can just have the cup, and he's like, no, he had something, so I poured it into it, and just the instant, like, not steam, but the condensation, you know, turning to ice basically in the air. The amount, because of such the temperature difference between that piping ass hot coffee and that cold ass fucking day. That was one of those days, you know, you throw water up and it instantly turns.
Yeah.
That would have, it probably would have turned to like ice coffee snow.
Ice coffee. It's snowing coffee.
Yeah. I don't know why I left my house.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know why. Like, I'm like,
Because you wanted to be nice and bring your friend coffee.
yeah, because I mean, I knew, look, we all carry mail. We all know what we're going through,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm like, man, fuck, it's cold outside. You know, like, I don't want to go out there.
I remember the day before we said, oh, we're not going to do the phone call. And then we all got pissed off that it was fucking cold as shit. And we all called
Got
each
on
other.
the phone.
I think my brother tried to call me. He was like, dude, it's just so fucking cold. I'm like, I am not talking to you right now. I am so fucking cold. I am not talking to anyone.
Yeah.
I am listening to my music and I'm zoning everything the fuck out right now. Bye.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
People are like, I can't believe they're making you work in this. I can't believe it either.
What do you mean? You saw people? No one is ever out when it's that cold.
Not typically.
No, there were people coming home from work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because we were out all
you were
fucking
out
night,
late.
too.
Yeah. All I said was the mail showed up, so I showed up.
Yeah.
So
The diplomat, he still had like a lot of mail. I'm like, cut the fucking mail, just do the package.
He ended up getting frostbite.
yeah, that's when
From that.
Yeah, and we all had like 3 hours of overtime.
I think I only had 2. It was a
Yeah.
good day because I only had 2 on top of packages, but
Yeah,
because it was during Christmas, so I had to come in at 6 to deliver packages.
Take extra breaks.
How did I have? Were we CCAs?
No, we were
No.
regulars. I was on my first
you
route.
were a regular for like
5
months.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, that's when they
Something
were
like that.
fucking everybody.
We converted in July. This was December, so
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
yeah.
I can't. I'm trying to figure out why I would have. Oh, because it wasn't the weekend.
No.
It was Christmas. The holiday was during the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what's fucking me up, because I'm trying to think, like, why would I only have Friday off? You know, because we get Friday, Saturday,
Yeah.
and Sunday, obviously.
I think it was your day off was a Thursday, and then Christmas Eve was like a Friday, or no, Christmas Eve was like a Saturday.
Yeah, I can't remember.
That's
Yeah.
where I'm getting that. But
Look it up,
But
I
yeah,
guess.
my day
Was
off was
that
probably
22?
Thursday.
22, yeah,
My day off was probably Thursday,
yeah.
and that's why that happened. Or,
Yeah, 'cause I think I remember having like actually getting like 2 days off in a row. And
Yeah.
it being nice. Though the next day I was so tired that
Christmas Eve was a Saturday.
okay. So it was off. We had off Sunday, obviously, and then we recognized the holiday on Monday.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I remember the next day I was supposed to show up at 6. I didn't wake up till like 7:30 because I was just so tired, and I had to put on 5 layers of clothes.
Yeah, but that was when we were working 15 hours a day.
Yeah. Especially helping that one fucking guy.
Yeah.
Because I the running joke for that entire season with the supervisors was, all right, you have 2 hours of overtime here, and then you should be good. I'm like, and I have to help him. He's like, you probably will have to help him. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I do remember that one day when the post office shut down. Mm-hmm. Too bad we were at work.
I got stuck in the parking lot at the retirement office.
Oh.
Yeah. Pulled into the driveway and just got stuck, and like 5 carriers had to come and like push me into the parking spot.
So I was on a long-term hold down. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't go home.
Yeah. I went home at I think like 12.
No, and then what made it even worse, they were like, oh, you can use, AL.
Was that the one from the snow? Like, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah,
I was
we
there
got like
too.
15 inches of snow.
It was like the
I
winter
was
before.
plowing.
Yeah.
and they were like, oh, you can use annual and go home. And then, so we're like, all right, sweet, whatever. I want to get home because
They should give you admin
well,
leave for that.
They should.
But here was
They don't have any
the
work
issue.
for you.
At the time, I was a CCA.
Yeah.
We were CCAs still.
Guaranteed only 4 then.
No, I was
you had a hold
I was
down.
on a long-term hold
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
So that we're like, sweet, let's just go. Let me go home. And the problem is because we were working so many hours as CCAs, the system doesn't accept it. It doesn't accept the leave input because you have so many hours, because it's going to add then more hours to that already.
Yeah.
So they basically were like, well, I guess you can't go home. And so I sat there all day long. Actually, that was probably one of my very first 8-hour days. And it was only because...
Just sat in the fucking office.
Yeah. In the morning, they were like, look, we're not delivering mail. I don't know if DPS had shown up.
No, DPS didn't show. The only thing that showed up, I remember, was the miss sorts from the day before.
Yeah.
And then the packages from the day from yesterday.
Yeah, I don't know where we had mailed a case, but who knows when that comes or how that comes. I don't know. I don't know what.
I think only because I was at the retirement.
I'm lost.
I think I was at the retirement office. I think only like half the carriers actually showed up. The rest just called off. They're like, "Yeah, I'm not dealing with this." So
Yeah,
they called
Well,
off.
you needed a 4-wheel drive vehicle to get to work that day.
Yeah, and luckily I had one.
I did too. So.
I live an hour away.
Yeah.
I walk outside, see that shit. Yeah, no.
No, you wouldn't have.
On my
plow
way
my
in that
street.
day, I was like, "There's no way I'm coming out here in a mail truck. I
No.
would get stuck.
I am in
immediately."
4-wheel drive.
No, and I knew that instantly, right? And
Yeah,
same
that's
as
how
you.
bad it was.
And same as you, but I'm like, well, fuck it. First off, I'm a CCA. I'm like, I gotta show up to work. You know what I mean? And then that was like right over Martin Luther King.
Yeah, it was around that time.
It was around that
Because it like made a really long vacation time. Like we had a lot of mail to catch up with.
I think so. Yeah.
It worked out really weird. I don't know because we didn't.
When they double DPS'd our asses a lot too. After that,
Yeah.
that was terrible.
But so we get to the office and the manager. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's just a normal opener. I can't remember.
I couldn't tell you at this point who that was then. It's been so long.
It wasn't Daddy.
No, it was someone else.
So
Glasses.
no. Opener. So they were like, look.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they were like, look, we don't have enough mail for you, case your routes, whatever. And then they were like, if we get all done with all that and, things are looking better outside, i.e. snow plows and things, which did not go out because it was too much. Then you can go deliver these packages.
Okay.
If you want. And they did
I don't
say
feel safe.
And that's why they said
Yeah.
if you want. And exactly, no.
Everyone's like, go
If it
fuck
was
yourself.
around the office, I
they
could just throw them in my.
If they would have
grip
told
and
me I
walk
could have
around.
taken my Jeep,
Yeah.
maybe, but I'm not insured for that, and they're not insured for that either.
You know, what's his face went out.
I know.
You know who I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Who?
Use your fingers.
He's like drawing. No. Hey, we have hey,
Wait. Let me be smart.
Redbeard,
What's up?
just do this.
Oh. Yeah.
I mean, I have a whiteboard here.
Can you see that?
No.
No.
You can't see that?
I mean, not right now.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Who?
He went out.
I don't even know who was on that route
It would.
because I wasn't over there then, so I don't even know.
So it was the person who had a back injury who bid on another route because they hadn't carried theirs in so long. They didn't want it to get vacated.
Oh, the steward.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
So it was.
Maybe that's not who it was. Who was that? That doesn't sound right, but I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
No. Maybe I got the route wrong.
The wrong route, because the only reason I know that is because I was a CCA and became a union steward.
This person is on a mounted route, and they're
Do we not know how to count then? No.
'Cause I know
He's recently...
Lower.
-3.
I think
Yes.
that is it.
Yes.
That's
Oh, okay.
He went out.
Do I know how
Yes.
to count?
in an LLV.
No.
What, doing
No.
donuts? Well, his
No.
area they would have plowed.
No, not down his main.
No, it was
Not
bad.
down that main street.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
I mean, the LLVs weren't even clearing the amount of snow on the road.
Well-
How did he get anywhere?
That was the one thing we went out and did, because I left, like, I stayed for half a day, and then I'm like, I'm using half a day of annual. I'm
Yeah,
not staying here.
lucky.
Yeah, well, whatever. But for most of that, I was outside shoveling the snow around the truck I was going to be on the next day.
As I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. I got myself out before.
Well, and then cleaning the trucks off because
I
they
did
were
that.
covered.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
say everyone was, because we had to
Take a leaf blower.
We had
Well,
to
if I
scan
had
all the
one, I'd have used
packages.
it.
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I do.
and that was the other thing. We had to scan every single
Yep.
package, weather delay.
weather delay, then we cased all the mail, whatever.
Damn.
And then we were just like sitting in the break room, just
Why didn't
just
the
twiddling our
clerks
thumb.
do it? They knew it wasn't going out.
Well, I think it's our job at that point. It's
Yeah.
work for us.
I guess.
If they already threw them,
I just remember. Oh, I might gotta.
I mean, I guess because technically they were
also,
ours.
Also
Yeah.
remember that we can only scan like 6
Yeah,
or
at a
something
time.
at a time, or
You
something
couldn't
super
get 'em
small.
all.
Yeah.
And then I had to do that for 3 routes. I was
Yeah.
pissed.
Oh, it was terrible.
And it was the retirement office, so they get a lot of packages. So I think that had before the actual trucks came, I had already had 50 for one and 40 for another. So it was bad.
Oof.
But then we were just sitting in the break room doing nothing. I'm like, well, I just want to go do something. So I grabbed a shovel. I don't even know where I found the shovel. I just found a shovel.
Yeah, we had all kinds of shovels too. Where did all these shovels come from?
Don't know.
I just started all the trucks. I just started, clearing them, and
Yeah.
And then another guy came out and he started doing the same thing.
And the shitty part about it, I remember digging those trucks out, right? Because you dig the truck out. You had to dig it out first because you know what I mean? So you're digging the truck out and you're like, screw it. And you just finish. And then you went to clear the truck off.
Then all of them.
and then you had to.
And you had to clear the truck out again. I mean, we got feet of snow.
yeah.
Well, and then you had to kind of throw the snow, and it's like, well, that's probably still going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Where are we going to put all the snow?
Right. Because, I don't think we had a snowplow come through until the next day.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So I threw all my snow out into the middle of the.
That's what I did.
I mean,
my concern is that we'd come in the next day and they'd
and our
still
trucks
have it.
would be iced
Yeah.
in at that
Yep.
point.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of a wall there. I think I broke through that.
I just remember taking the plow truck out, and the plow is pushing snow while I'm driving down the road, and it's all the way up.
And right. That's how
Just
deep.
getting to it.
That's how deep this snow was, and it was overnight.
Yeah. I was like,
Well, I remember, I think it was the day before, there was already 6 inches.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
6 of fresh snow within 3 hours, 6 inches fell. And
Yeah.
I was in that bougie neighborhood that you love going into delivering packages.
We went by
Yeah.
it today.
Yeah. So I was coming out of there, and then I had to go. I was told to go help someone else because obviously with the snow, they were taking forever. And then I'm on the phone with the supervisor. I'm turning out of the neighborhood. I just go, yeah, I'll go help them. Oh shit, 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 oh shit. In the exact same tone, almost into a tree. 6 inches from a tree, and I finally stopped. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to help him. I just almost ran into a tree. I was on the phone the entire time with the supervisor. I just backed up and went down the road to a gas station, just what the fuck do I do now?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Because I remember that too. Because it was coming down the night before, and we were.
It was.
I I was on work assignment then, so I always had, like, I was out in the dark, and I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, and it's winter. It gets dark at 4:30,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, I think the next day the old guy at the office, who has been a regular longer than we have been alive. So that's fun. And I made sure I reminded him of that every chance I got. He's like, yeah, next time they do that, just say, I feel unsafe. I'm like, yeah, okay, old man. Now I realize, yeah, I feel unsafe.
Yeah. Yeah, like...
I just thought that was, some regular trying,
Right.
who's trying to skip the system, trying to work it, whatever.
Sure.
But now it's like, yeah, we can actually say that.
Yeah, it was unfathomable when we were CCAs to think like that, right?
Right.
Now we're like, God damn it, why didn't we think like that? Oh, I miss winters like that.
Might get one this year.
That's one of the main reasons I put in for the 4 hours is because I just wanted to go home and play in it with my fucking kids in the backyard and make fucking snow jumps and shit.
That was the day before.
Ugh. Yeah, there was already a lot of snow.
Yeah.
And then it just
kept coming.
I do miss those winters, though. We haven't had a winter like that since.
Oh, then
the last two have been a joke.
Yeah.
Especially the last one. Last one was fucking easy.
That was.
It was.
I've
I
never
know.
worked through a winter like that.
We weren't at work.
I never even put
Either way, it wasn't that bad.
I had my
I
feet
didn't even
up.
put
I
a
was
hoodie on.
relaxing.
I just had a long sleeve shirt on.
I had my feet up. I was relaxing.
I was catching up. I think I was starting to watch Game of Thrones then.
Oh, yeah. That was about then.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and him were both out my back and his leg.
Fuck yeah.
So I have this story.
They were what, an hour
Here we
in?
go.
No, like I just read this like news story, right? And I want to know what you guys think, and then maybe I'll tell you what I think.
Okay.
So Ford Motor Company, they applied for a patent,
Pat.
a new one. Like it was just uncovered in
Well, all patents are new.
July. Right, but not one that they have previously submitted. They have the amount of patents that like Ford alone applies for is crazy.
Right.
Because part of this story was they applied for a patent for your car to monitor for speeders, basically. So it's monitoring the
like
speed
speed-
of the other vehicles around you.
Okay.
And they applied for a patent to not only be able to monitor another vehicle, for speeding. They also applied for the cameras, 360-degree cameras, to be able to take photos of those vehicles.
In like personal cars?
It's on the outside of your car,
Okay.
taking a picture of
Somebody else's car.
their car and their license plate, and it is part of the patent that it be able to send this information to the police.
But isn't the thing they have to like witness you doing it?
Well, so in the state of Ohio, yes, they do have to witness you speeding. That's why like speed trap cameras are actually not legal. People just don't fight them.
They have to physically be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
So usually those cameras are used to pad the city budget, right? Because that's how they make money. They make money off of traffic enforcement, speeding tickets and court costs and all that other shit. But so even in Ohio, right, if it knows where we are, right, obviously, because if you think the grid doesn't know where you are at any given time, you're wrong. But anyways, so the car knows where you are. It's taking photos of another car. It can then still forward that to the police, who might be or can be a mile or two ahead, and
That's cheating.
now they can observe.
That's cheating.
Well, okay.
Takes the police work out of policing.
That is true. That is true. But is this, first off, is this something that you would want
No.
on your vehicle?
No.
No, and then does it monitor your speed?
And
Yeah.
that's the next question.
It's going to
because
monitor yours.
it would almost have to, right?
You would think, but
So then is it going to send your information to the police that you're speeding?
We don't speed in the first place.
now do I get paid for my car being a
you
police transponder?
You get a compensation.
Well, then fuck that. Fuck
course
all
not.
that. That's some bullshit.
It's going to be touted as some safety feature, I'm sure. But you don't
It's
actually
not a
know.
safety feature.
No, it's not.
Well,
To report other people?
it can be argued that is a safety feature.
I mean, maybe if
I
it's,
can see that argument. Yeah.
Yeah, but bullshit. Bullshit.
I could see the argument for it, but like if it was just cameras to monitor what's around you and have like warning signs or like, hey, this car's coming up behind you.
Right.
And it's like your own personal like safety benefit,
Sure.
but not to report people for
know.
speeding.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that's fucked up.
Well, I think they'd get a lot of reports of speeding then. I mean, if people
Everybody's
got that,
gonna
like, geez,
getting a ticket.
they'd be overwhelmed. Like, oh crap, what do we do?
Well,
Well, that's
right.
the thing. It's like,
What, are they
if-
going to have like a radar too?
well, if they're
Or a
gonna
laser?
send the report for anyone that goes over the speed limit, how many times are people driving like on a highway? Speed limit is 65, going 66. Like a cop's
Yeah,
not
like
gonna
what are the limits?
Yes, a
like
cop's
I
not
don't
gonna
know.
pull you over for going 66 and a 65. Maybe in a work zone, but even then, not really.
Oh, not in a work. Not for 1 mile.
Yeah, I say for 1 mile, no matter what the circumstance, they're not going to pull you over. Now, 10 over, then you're starting. Yeah, but I know we say a lot that where's the there's never a cop around when you need one, but,
Right.
but I feel like that's going too far. That's auto correcting in the wrong way.
Yeah, I don't
Bullshit.
like that at all.
That's
and there are reasons why, legal reasons why a police officer needs to
Observe you.
observe, for traffic violations. I mean,
Because technically that car isn't law enforcement.
No.
right.
Well, in the same regard, it's the same as the speed traps because the police aren't witnessing you
Yeah.
commit the infraction.
Right, but they can be up on a bridge,
Yeah.
a mile down the road.
They know how long it takes to get from that point to the next point, and if you make it within, or if you make it faster, they know you're speeding.
Yeah, or if OSP has their planes or helicopters in the air, then it's like, oh, okay,
Speed limit.
That's what the
monitored
lines
by
are.
Aircraft.
and then
highway.
and then there's your witness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't like it. I think it's did you guys ever see the Minority Report?
Yes.
I'm gonna say, is that the one where they try to?
Predetermined.
Yeah,
It's
that's kind of what I was thinking.
yeah, and it's getting a little, technology can be great, but
5 years from now, you're going to speed on the highway, and we're taking your ass out now.
right. And here's the other problem. What if it's one of those things that they don't even have to disclose to you?
Isn't Ford also doing that thing if you miss payments, like
Yeah, so I was going to bring
the
that
car
up.
drives away?
They also have a patent for a car to repossess itself.
Yeah, I've read that. I was like, what the fuck? It's pretty cool though.
I mean,
Is it going to transform into like a transformer? Just
no, it's
repossessed?
it's just automated to it becomes an automated vehicle at that point to take it back to, I think, the nearest dealership.
Yeah,
That's not safe.
Well,
Just drive away.
driverless cars, yeah.
I feel like
have you seen the Domino's one?
I have not.
I've not actually seen it.
No, I forget what
The
it is.
commercials?
I've seen the video where it pulls up. Your pizza is here. And the back window rolls down and it goes. Meh.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a real thing.
Yeah, I saw a video of it.
So it must be real.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I'm not
See it on TikTok.
It's
Viking?
not in.
No.
It's not in use.
Not here, no.
Where are you saying it is?
Somewhere out west, like California. They got that Uber that drives themselves in Vegas.
What?
Yeah, the Uber car, self-driving.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I.
What about that one in New York that ran away from the cops?
Oh, I did hear about that. I mean, what do you?
They're like, no one's in here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it's like, whoop, just drove away.
It was trying to repossess itself.
Yeah.
I feel like with the repossession, like is the car going to give you like notices, like on the dash or something?
So
If-
it's gonna start like it's gonna cut your radio, and then the AC. And if you're still not making the payment, then it's gonna repeat.
Actually, they were talking. There were companies again who filed for patents to basically, you want AC,
got
got to pay your subscription service
Oh yeah, who was that?
paywall?
Yeah.
for your fucking things like that. You know, like your car will come with everything,
But you have to pay for it monthly.
but it's your subscription service that you have to pay for. And
It's like it's
what
already
gonna
fucking
cost.
there. What do you mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you want heated seats. It's gonna cost you.
And the car's still going to be worth, it's going to be a new sedan, so it's still going to be worth 35, 40 grand, and then your monthly
Yeah.
payment is whatever on top of. Yeah.
On top of
you
your
want your
subscription
radio?
service.
Yeah, that's
Now, if it
another
was-
$5.
If it was like the car was significantly cheaper, like half the price, but then there was the
No, because it's coming fully loaded,
Yeah.
no matter what. And it's just what are you going to
What are you willing to pay?
what are you going to pay for?
Yeah, that's
To
not
keep
gonna
your
work.
fully loaded car.
Yeah.
It's like that's fucking stupid.
That is stupid. You just bought the fucking car. Like, I
With
don't.
your fully loaded package, you'll be paying $100 a month to our premium subscription service.
Yeah,
Like, what?
exactly.
What are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
And if you don't pay it, all of the accessories you have, your AC, your heated seats, your radio, they just won't work. The car will work, but you don't get anything else.
You just get to
Yeah.
go to point A. Point
No, you
B.
can drive. Yeah. And
You already have a $400 car note, and then we're going to add another $100 in premium features.
Oh, you want automatic windows? Yeah, that's an extra $5
I
a
don't know.
month.
I don't know how they get around that one, but
Well, that's what a lot of video game companies are doing now. They're offering, like the base game is like $70, and then to get it 3 days early, you got to pay like $90.
Yep.
And then
the
with
deluxe with 3
like,
days early.
yeah, like with 3 days early, then the season pass, and then like an extra customization thing. It's like $130, and people
Paywall.
are getting pissed. It's like it's not even, it's the game's barely worth $70, and you want me to pay double that
Well,
just to get it 3 days early.
Well, that's a lot of people have moved to games like now. A lot of people are playing more games that are like just full and they don't have the paywalls anymore. That's one of the main reasons Elden Ring has had the success it has.
Elden
is
Ring
because
and Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
The game's fully loaded from the jump.
there is so much content. I mean, you could spend so many hours on it. You don't have to pay for anything but the game.
Right.
It's all there for you to go get.
Yeah. Well, I think in Elden Ring, the base game, not including the DLC.
Yeah,
they
the
just came out.
DLC just came out.
Yeah, so the base game, if you do just the main bosses, no exploration, no side anything, it's just that alone is 50 hours. Just fight, and assuming you're good and you can beat them quickly.
It's longer than that. I'm not even gonna lie. I think about because I've done everything you can do in like base Elden Ring. I haven't beat the DLC yet, but like people were complaining about how expensive it was. It's fucking crazy. Like for a DLC, there's so much content there. It's
You're
insane.
basically it's a second game.
Yep.
You
It
know,
really
but
is.
Call of Duty is really the one who started this,
Yeah, they
right?
fucked it.
When they first started this, you had your multiplayer, it was still a good game, though, too. You could play campaign, and it was actually a good game. Anyways, but you go on, you get on your multiplayer, and you're not paying anything for that, for their servers, But you've already paid, at the time, it was like $60, right, for the game. Maybe 70.
No, well, when the good Call of Duties were coming out with online, it was still 60.
Okay. So, But regardless, so you get the base package basically. That's it. And 3 months later, they're releasing DLC maps.
Yeah.
Right, $15
Okay.
is what it was.
Yeah.
For 3 months. The next 3 months, they released more DLC maps. It's another $15. They did this quarterly throughout the year with their game that they already made $60, $70, $80 off of you. And now you're basically paying a whole nother $60 just to play the game.
Right. And while they're also making the next game too.
Yeah, and then by the time you buy that new DLC, a new game's going to be out the next month.
Right.
Yep.
And that shit always drove me nuts because, well, first off, I believe I was a kid, so it's not like I had the $15. You know what I mean? No, I wasn't a kid.
No.
And so we were kids. Florida Man and I were kids.
I'm trying to, but anyways, but it's like, I don't just have like, and it's basically a subscription service, and they got you to pay for the game twice.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just for more maps.
Yep.
In the multiplayer. That's it.
Yeah. Nothing else. Nothing, not new, couple missions in
Yeah.
the campaign, just maps.
And now they just have season passes, right? You
Yeah.
have to get the season passes, and
Bring back World at War, Call of Duty, people. Come on.
that was a good one.
They don't
That was-
really
that was
do
the-
DLCs anymore.
No, but the World at War was great. You got the whole campaign. That campaign's long.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're
Long
American,
and a good campaign.
Russian, and English in that, and
Yeah.
it's a great campaign. And then at the end of it, once you beat it, you unlock the Nazi zombies, and you're like, "What the fuck's this?"
Yes.
And it became a fucking phenomenal thing, and it came with the fucking game.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yep. That's good old days. But now they just make so much money. They might make money off the game because, personally, especially when you're fucking digitally downloading it, $70 for a fucking digital download.
If you're doing digital, it should be cheaper.
You want to hear
Yeah.
It should be
something?
10-15% cheaper. If you're doing
It
at
digital.
should.
least.
Yeah.
Well, you want to hear something fucked up about digital downloading with other consoles like the Switch? If you digitally download a game on a Switch, you cannot put that game on any other Switch.
Isn't that dumb?
Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, why would I do that then?
What if that switches breaks?
Well-
exactly.
Right. What if you got a new Switch?
It doesn't link up with your account?
Nope.
No? That's fucking stupid.
I think they started that with Switch
Well,
because I had a Wii.
They warn you before you do it, but it's like, well, why can't I transfer it? What the hell? And they're like, no, you can buy the game again.
Yeah. And you may as well have bought the cartridge at that point. But, for Xbox and I would assume PlayStation's the same, you know what I mean? You're going to download a lot of games, and that should totally not cost me fucking
Full price.
full price.
For especially since the Xbox I have is only digital games. So why am I paying full price for a game I can't even get the disc for anyway?
Right.
Yeah.
So that kind of shit, that pisses me off. And subscription services in cars, I don't know if it went anywhere, but
You already pay for enough subscription services. Please stop.
There's money in it.
but
Please
that's
stop.
why, because it's chipping away at you instead of you
by
buying
piece.
something.
You
Yeah.
need the stuff,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be willing to pay for it. That's how they think.
I mean,
They need AC, so
We all just need to stop consuming. Just fucking fuck it. Cancel everything.
boycott Netflix.
yeah, but do you know
The Muffin Man.
the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane.
Yeah.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man!
God damn you.
No,
I think
drops.
I think
The gumdrop buttons.
I think Netflix, even if you got that's 2 cans. Just got handed another hour and a half. Netflix, even if all of the United States canceled their subscription, Netflix would still survive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did take that big hit that one time. What was it?
I think
The
when
writers' strike and stuff.
no, I think it was
No.
the household thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when they started, you could only use Netflix
yes.
with your own login in
Yes,
your
that-
household.
yeah.
Yeah. What
And
if
you-
I go on vacation?
You
like
have
I'm
to.
about to.
You have to tell it you're
Yeah.
on vacation, and then it verifies that it's you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
How do I do that?
I'm just saying, like,
And you're it's only allowed to be on like a select number of devices.
yeah, but when you're on vacation, basically, you're using whatever device you're using, as long as it's not your own already.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll still
Like if it-
work.
if it has a-
Like if I bring my phone and I just
yeah.
Yeah,
But
if you're not
trying-
using Wi-Fi.
okay. If I'm not using Wi-Fi,
No, because as soon as you hook up to Wi-Fi, you're on another network.
that's fucking stupid. It's the same device.
They don't care.
But so that's like saying, you take your Fire Stick or your Apple TV, whatever you're using, your Roku, with you, right? It's already got all your stuff on it. All you got to
Yeah.
do is connect it to the internet, right? No, that won't work.
That's fucking stupid.
They know.
You just have to let them know that it is you. But then I think you're gonna have to go.
You
Well,
gotta
no,
go through a prompt and then activate it and then okay it and shit.
yeah, like all kinds of like stupid shit. Like they send you a fucking secret code,
Email verification.
email your like.
Is this actually you? Yes.
Yes, fuck.
Let me watch Netflix.
So
Even though Netflix doesn't have anything that really that good.
Yeah.
right. Well, but God damn it! Sometimes you just find shit and you're like,
They
this is
just
good.
put a show on there.
They put a lot of
shows.
stuff. It's like new, and you're like, what the fuck?
Or it's like, it's a show you haven't seen in a while or a
Yeah.
movie. It's like, oh, okay,
They
now
just
I
put
kind of want
Lost on there.
to watch.
Remember in Lost when they meet the others?
I don't. I think I finished that show, but
I'm
but-
still confused.
Yeah.
right. And I think that's everyone's like thing. There's all kinds of like forums and stuff online, and they're talking about Lost like this.
It's been out for like 20 some years.
Well, it's all the conspiracy theorist type stuff about it,
Well, I think
You
that
ever
they
watched
didn't
it?
even know how to end that,
No?
and they just were doing the craziest shit.
Yeah.
It gets to a point where like they get off, but they're still on, and then like they're still on the island, but they're off the island, and then it's like
No, they
going
all
back.
go back to the
Yeah,
island.
and then they're going back and forth, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? It's just fucking
And
crazy.
then what's that one guy? Hugo, the big fat guy.
Yeah.
He has like a curse and something. The numbers
Oh
are
yeah,
cursed.
the numbers that you keep saying over
yeah.
and then it's on that big
numbers
grate
Mason.
where
Yeah.
they blow open, and he's like, I'm not fucking going in there, man.
Like he buys his mom a house and it's like it catches fire. It's like, whoa. Plays the lottery.
Yeah. And he was on the plane,
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was a really good show, but I don't remember if I saw the end because what is the end? Nobody fucking knows.
Weren't
You know
they
what I mean?
all,
Like,
dead.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah. They were in like limbo or some shit.
Yeah.
oh, like a purgatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were all going like back to the land.
Yeah, but that was still purgatory.
Yeah, but
It
how
wasn't
they
real.
had to get off the island, they had to take an exact course.
Yeah, it does. I
They-
don't.
Like, what the fuck? And then they almost ended the fucking world
Mm-hmm.
because they didn't hit the code in time. And it started.
The code.
I remember.
Didn't this show start with a fucking plane wreck?
Yep.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get there?
Exactly.
Dude, it's a
how did you
wild-ass
get
show.
there?
You haven't seen it?
No.
Okay,
Dude.
then you do need to watch it.
I'm already watching a lot, man.
Me too, but so what?
It's too much
And then
anymore.
they time traveled like
Yes.
back 100 years.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a fucking wild show.
Let me go back to my normal shit of the fucking Twilight Zone where that shit makes sense.
Yeah. Also, if you're a woman, you don't want to get pregnant on the island.
No, you
What
don't.
the fuck?
You're dead.
Yeah.
It's like auto-determined that you die if you have a
Except
baby
that
on the
girl.
island.
That,
Well, yeah, and she was like the anomaly. And
Yeah. You need to watch it.
You do need to watch it. So
It's on
I'm-
Netflix now.
So here's, you remember, like, Netflix was so great, right? Because they introduced us to, like, binge watching, right? Like, you could watch entire seasons.
it's like a prosthetic.
It is like a prosthetic.
Oh God, yeah.
I need to get a new shoe. I literally, this shoe's been worn every day since February.
Ew.
It's got all my paint stains on it. It's
I
got a
can
couple-
smell it from over here.
Yeah. Oh, that didn't help fucking yesterday too.
Oh, so yeah, just
Yeah.
Stop.
They have ones now that basically like it velcros around my calf and then it's just like a flat bar then out. Mm-hmm. But I think those still cost like $300. And our insurance won't cover a new one of these.
Because you already have one.
No, it just they don't cover any form of prosthetic or anything.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah.
so. Anyways, so Netflix introduced us to like binge watching TV, right?
Yeah.
And then they slowly like had big shows, right? And they'd release, boom, a season, right? And then all of a sudden, you know, they're only releasing half a season the next season,
That's so fucking stupid.
you know, and whatever
Part
else.
1, part 2.
Yeah, that was stupid.
And then they started, I don't know if Netflix was the first one to start this, but then they started coming out with an episode every week.
Yeah.
And then,
And then at that point, you're just
Well,
basically
that was
watching
the
TV.
TV. That was the TV model. The
Well-
episode per week.
Yeah, but
right, I know,
Netflix-
but here's the problem. That's not what things like Netflix
Yeah.
and, you know, and I really notice it a lot because I watch a lot of the Apple TV shows because they're cool. There were 2 like crime dramas that just got released, both of them in the court, like crime dramas, right? 2 totally different shows, but super good. But they came out once a week.
It's even worse if they come out like the same day.
So, no, and they do. Usually, like, a lot of the Apple ones come out on Wednesday or Friday.
Yeah, that's the Max platform too. That's what
Well,
they
see
do.
that makes sense though because HBO started as a
television.
as a
Yeah.
television thing, so it makes
Yeah.
sense that all their shows continue with that platform.
Yeah.
So I'm not upset about that. But with
Well,
Netflix,
right, you're actually right because HBO, I did come into having HBO or Max now,
yeah,
knowing that I was waiting once a week for Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? I knew
Game of Thrones.
I knew
Last
that
of
it
Us,
was a
House of
weekly
Dragon. Yeah.
thing. And yes, you're right. HBO, I guess you just did that. But Netflix
I think
wasn't.
Netflix, they did part 1, part 2 for the ending of the show.
Yes.
Because they did that with Ozark, and I'm like, gotta wait 2 fucking weeks?
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, guess I'm not watching Ozark anymore.
Right. That was a really good show.
That was a great show.
I wasn't totally sold on like season 3 or something. You're like, all right, is this where I'm gonna not watch this anymore?
Yeah.
And then the next season come out and I started watching it and they kind of regained itself. You know, then they were like, oh, this is the final season. Oh, fuck you!
We just hit our stride again.
I know.
Yeah, it's just got like kind of like one of those endings too, where it's like you're like, oh, but it's still like a really great ending.
Yeah.
Could have been better.
Well, I mean, I think that's kind of what they needed to do. When you think about it, you're just like, oh shit, well, whatever.
Well, that's the thing though. Is a show that ends at its peak, it will always be better than a show that ends on a valley.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, way to fucking go.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones fucked that up.
It's what I'm
They
saying.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, Game of Thrones ended in a valley. Breaking Bad ended at a peak.
Yep.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Like
That
it's
was
just
gnarly.
starting to get good and
But how do you
explain everything.
But how do you actually like predict that? You know, I understand you have your writers and their writing, but you know the way they were writing the end of Game of Thrones,
They rushed it, and
they
that
did
was
rush
the
it.
issue.
They rushed the actual filming of it. I don't know if the writings were.
The
I don't
writers
know.
just wanted to be done with it, so
Yeah.
they crammed it all into one.
Yeah.
Well, really two small seasons.
I forget what they wanted to work on something else. I forget.
Star Wars.
Star Wars,
and they
yeah.
lost that because of how
Because of Game
of Thrones ended.
Yeah.
And
Well, it's like there are certain shows.
It just makes you so upset.
There are certain
Yeah.
shows that they know that it has a limited lifespan.
Yeah.
Like the soccer one on Apple.
oh, Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso, yeah. When Jason Sudeikis was writing that, he knew it was only going to last 3 seasons.
And that's fine.
Yeah,
Like
so it
that's
basically-
written.
Yeah, so get everything you can, get all the good stuff you can done in 3 seasons, and then end it. So you know that good or bad, or hopefully good, but you know that it's only going to last 3 seasons, so you might as well make it work.
Yeah, and
Instead of how a lot of shows are, it's like first 2 seasons really good and 3 kind of mid, and then it goes up 4, and then like okay, now we're trying to capitalize on the rise, and then we're just going to let it run out.
And that's a network thing, though.
Yeah.
The network sees that they have the show, it's super popular, like, oh, hey, we're just going to keep going. But, if you're a writer, you're like, well, no, I only got 4 seasons. I like the way this is wrapping up. Don't fuck my shit up. Find something else to make, you know?
Yeah.
And then that's when they bring in new writers who completely lose the point of the story.
Yeah,
Netflix
the
does
issue.
that.
Oh, Netflix definitely does that.
I think Stranger Things, it's on its last season.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're done.
Yeah.
And it's been like a struggle getting it all put together, so.
But see, Stranger Things was one of those, like, you have your first season. The first season was phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's like, well, let's just create the 1 season, and then if it takes off, it takes off. If it doesn't,
No,
then
I wouldn't. I would just
I think
create the 1 season and leave it.
I felt like the 3rd season was pretty epic.
Oh,
And
was
the way
it?
They did. Have you not watched the 3rd
No,
season?
because I watched the second season and I'm like, I'm not doing this
third
again.
season-
The second season is kind of slow, but
the 3rd season's the one where they get the Russian spy.
Yeah.
So the 3rd season, the second season's almost like necessary to get to the 3rd season. They lay the groundwork to get there.
Yeah.
And then once you're there, the pieces start getting put together about what this other place is, what's going on, the powers. You start to get more backstory, more enlightened.
And then season 4, you finally learn who the bad guy is in his story.
I don't think I've ever watched season 4 of it.
Season 4 wasn't bad. Plus, they gave shout out to Metallica, which is great.
That was amazing.
People actually did the math when it came out. So it's set during 1986, and Master of Puppets came out, I think, 2 weeks before when it takes place. So that means Eddie Munson had to learn the entire Master of
In 2
Puppets
weeks.
in 2 weeks, basically by ear, because they didn't have any, they don't have chords, they don't have, or whatever the fucking tabs are.
Yeah.
So they had to learn it. He had to learn it by ear.
By hearing it. Yeah.
By hearing it in 2 weeks. And play it well enough to distract the
So you haven't even seen season 4 then?
No.
season 4.
You got it.
Season 4.
Season
was good.
4 is. It's just. It comes out of nowhere and you're like, what the fuck is that? And then you get even more backstory. It's just great.
Chrissy, wake up!
Yeah. I don't like this. Chrissy, wake up.
Huh.
That part is crazy too. Yeah, you got to get. Then you'll understand what we were just doing. You got to get there.
Well,
What was the one when they were in his trailer? It's like, Bowie, Journey, we need music. We need music.
This is music.
He has an Iron Maiden 8-track.
oh. We got this all the way from Ford's patents.
That character really helped the show too. They
Yes.
needed that.
Yeah. And then, of course, a lot of... Yeah, I was like, it's about your time.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people are discovering Metallica through that. And like, oh my God, that became the whole... It's the thing from Stranger Things. Like, no,
it's...
You fucking dumbasses.
I don't think I'll watch it.
Do it. Watch it.
Like you, 31, I'm watching like so many shows.
Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe, but I lost so much interest in it. I think I even started season 3, and I'm like, nah. So I don't know. It's like Black Mirror, right? Some people love that fucking show.
But that's, I mean, you could just watch one of of the episodes.
It should have a fucking shuffle play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For that show,
Kinda
because
like
nothing.
Twilight Zone.
Well, yeah, nothing.
The original Twilight Zone.
Nothing is the same as the last one.
I know. Which is kind of why I like it. It's its own
Black Mirror.
Twilight Zone.
Oh, okay.
It's its own, 22-minute, 30-minute just block of what the fuck is happening, and then till the last 2 minutes, and then then it all clicks.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, and Black Mirror, so I've watched episodes. I remember back in the day, Redbeard, who's leaving, say bye.
Farewell.
Farewell, my friend. Travel the seas safely.
Yeah. I don't remember what.
And you got a lot of shit too.
Oh, go ahead. Just make all the noise you want. You may as well. Everybody knows you're leaving.
I thought you were gonna ball tap. I'm like, dude, that's a dick move.
That's probably just crumbled into pieces too. My balls, they don't get used.
You already have 2 kids. You're fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I didn't say my dick didn't work. All right, y'all.
Later.
See you tomorrow.
See you, Girl Scout.
Fuck you, Redbeard.
No, we won't do that.
No.
Anyways, I just, it drives me nuts that I can't go on Netflix sometimes and just watch. Give me a season of what I want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But they have that fucking subscription model. Mm. You want to see the next episode, right?
Like I said, that was happening when my family and I were watching Squid Game.
Oh, yeah.
So the original Squid Game came out. It was all good. Then they did the reality show version of it.
I saw that too.
You saw that? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
They brought in 100 people from all over the world and redid the whole Squid Game thing. And then they did that weekly. I'm like,
yes, they did.
Fucking why? It made no sense.
Huh.
Because they know you're just gonna keep watching.
Yeah. I think by the time we started, they already released 6 of the 8 episodes, so we were able to watch a lot of them in a row. But then we had to wait a week, and then the final 2.
Yeah, so we're getting to a point, right? You're paying all this money for all these different subscriptions, right? Mm-hmm. And cable is expensive, satellite cable, whatever you choose to do, right? But in the grand scheme of things, is it? Because what you're basically doing now is watching TV. Mm-hmm. Well, you can have cable and have a DVR, and
right,
those shows are going to be recorded.
Technology is so great that we've basically rewound 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, is it worth it to pay all these subscription services or just get cable?
Yes and no. No, because of that reason, because it's basically turned into TV. But yes, because there's also a backlog of stuff that isn't normally available.
Yeah, TV, you have to wait for a certain time, and you can't binge watch it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We're doing that now, anyways.
Yeah.
With the subscription services.
I just waited till the next season comes out. I let it build up, and then I watch it all.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So you try and stay a season behind.
Yeah. When they've released it, weekly. I
usually wait till towards the end of the run. Yeah, so I can watch 6 in a row. I haven't kept up on the last 4 episodes of House of Dragon, so I can just watch it.
Oh, you're lucky.
Oh.
No, what? Well, first off, it's a good show.
It is a great show.
Because he's waiting.
Because I'm waiting for the finale that is tonight.
Yeah. The last one I saw, you're caught up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last thing I saw was Rhaenys dying.
That was rough.
Yeah. I'm like, oh.
That was rough.
And then King Joffrey 2.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
King Joffrey 2 dying. Like, oh, yay, but no, not Rhaenys. The queen
Yeah.
that never was.
Right. No, that was
That was rough.
that was pretty rough.
Seeing how she knew it too. As soon as the big dragon came out, she just tightened her belt and just went, "Oh fuck, here we go."
Yep. Yeah, that you got some watching to do.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
Well, I'm off Tuesday, so
pretty happy
yeah.
with.
I'm off Tuesday, so just catch up. I should be able to finish it then.
That's probably when I will. I have some things to do. That's we share the day off, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't.
Yeah.
Because it's only one episode that I have.
Yeah, so it might be worth staying up just to finish it. Thing is, that's what I hate though. It comes out at fucking 9.
I know.
Yeah, and us normal people have to go to fucking work in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually
And we have bedtimes. Yep. And my bedtime is 9:00. God damn it.
mine's like 9:30, 9:45. Well, that's when I head to bed. But yeah, I'm done watching TV at like 9:30.
Oh no, I'm in bed. I try to be in bed at 9 or very close to it,
Yeah,
and then I don't go to sleep. But that's a whole different issue.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that. I'll probably save it. But you don't watch House of Dragons, do you?
No, I'm letting it build up.
Okay, I was gonna say you'd like it.
Yeah.
Did you
I
watch
watched
the first season?
season?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not going to watch the second season until the third season's coming out?
No, I'll watch it like when the last episode comes out.
So
Tonight
Yeah.
is the last episode.
So I might just catch up on it.
Which I feel cheated because it's not even fucking 10 episode season.
It's not.
it's only 8.
8.
Yeah.
Which is what Game of Thrones started doing towards the end.
Yeah.
Well, it went 6 seasons of 10, and then it went to 6, and then it went to 8 or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. And then it took years to come out.
Yeah.
I know you didn't have to.
Yeah.
I got lucky when I just binged watched it, but I'm like, why is it so bad? I'm like, oh. Yeah, and then looking back on it, it's like, yeah, you kind of waited 2 years.
If you waited 2 years
for that, and like, yeah.
I remember when I had to watch it. Blackout curtains. Brightness all the way up.
Because it's so dark.
What the fuck? What just happened? God damn it!
Yeah.
Rewind it.
Well, I'm watching Dexter New Blood, and I'm dealing with that now. It's so dark.
I started.
Wait,
to watch that.
how are you watching New Blood?
Vikings, Paramount.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
going to, because you asked me.
Yeah. Well, he already said he shared it. I'm like, he did? And I scrolled through. I'm like, oh, yeah, he did.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have Showtime? Mm-hmm. Does he have ads?
Yeah, but it's like an ad in the beginning.
I don't have ads. Too bad.
It's usually,
don't either.
if there's an ad, it's like a 30-second ad in the beginning. So,
So-
and you can skip them.
So the real reason I got Paramount was because I was watching Mayor of Kingstown, which is a good show. But Paramount is like the only streaming service that gives a military discount.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So
Interesting.
I was like, I got it pretty cheap. Like for the year with Showtime, I think it was like $119.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
No commercials with Showtime. You know,
What's the
their
discount
highest,
like?
their highest package. I don't remember what it was, but it was
15%?
pretty significant though in the long run. Plus, when you pay for the year, it's
cheaper anyway. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
I mean, you're paying $10 a month for it.
Not Netflix.
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So, I'm and then it's got, you know, I know that's just stupid. Big Brother. All right.
I haven't seen Big Brothers, I think, since I was like in middle school.
Yeah. So
My parents like to watch it.
it's on season 46, like right
Jesus
now.
fucking
Or no, 26 of Big Brother. 46. They just finished 46 of Survivor.
Oh my God.
But all those are on Paramount, so I'm like, yeah, okay. You know, I'll do this. Showtime's not that great.
What they have.
Yeah. I started watching Billions.
Oh yeah.
What's that?
It's pretty good.
I've heard of it. All I know is it has the guy from Band of Brothers in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rich guy stuff.
Rich guy owns a company, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. But anyways, their stuff's just not that good. But Paramount itself has a lot of good stuff. And then Showtime will have like movies. Like they were the first to get, I think, the new Mission Impossible.
Okay.
I watched that.
Did you ever watch Yellowstone?
I haven't finished Yellowstone.
Jeez.
Well, that's another one that just like ended
Well,
like halfway through the
so
season.
it's not.
I think
they are finishing it.
Okay, I think that was because of the writer's strike.
Yeah.
They had that, and then
'Cause you-
Kevin Costner
'cause you-
didn't come back.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's the main fucking character.
So they released all of season 5 then. Because I think I started.
I think so.
I started season 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got like 2-3 episodes in, and then
yeah, they did that mid-season break shit.
yeah. Well, it's because of the writer's strike.
No, they did that before that.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they stopped because of the writer's strike.
Then you need to watch 1882 and then
It's
19.
Yeah, I
It's
couldn't get into.
1889 and 1923.
Yeah, I couldn't get into any of that.
Awesome.
And I don't think I tried like 1923.
Yeah.
And I have it in my list because I like Harrison Ford. Like, I think he does a good job acting for the most part. Air Force One, I guess, wasn't great.
Oh, Harrison Ford's in it?
Yeah. Or no, Patriot Games. That's the Harrison Ford one. I don't think he's in Air Force One.
Oh, I'm talking about he's in 1923 or 1889.
He's in 1923, I believe.
Oh.
Maybe not. Maybe it's the other one. But he's in one of them.
I think Sam Elliott's in one of them too.
He's probably in
Yeah.
83.
Yeah.
I just watched Big Lebowski not that long ago. I love Sam Elliott. But yeah, Harrison Ford's one of them. So I think that would be good because like he does good shit.
And that's on Paramount? Or is that on the
No, that's on Paramount.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that's so. I don't know. I like Paramount.
I say if it's on Paramount, then I might have to give that a watch.
I think of all my streaming services, I probably use Paramount the most.
Mine kind of just depends on what I want to watch.
Yeah.
So
No,
it's-
I agree.
yeah.
But I think I have more shows
That you want to watch
that that are CBS shows basically.
Because I know that Ghosts. I know you.
That's
like
on
Ghosts.
Paramount.
Yeah,
Both of them.
I like both of them.
Both of them. But he only wants the UK one. None of that.
BBC, man.
None of that US bullshit.
I watched the original one first, and then it was like the American one came out. I'm like, it's not the same.
He's also the kind of guy that would like the UK Office.
No.
Did you try and watch it?
No.
Did you watch the US Office?
No.
Oh, well, okay.
I tried to. It's like,
I said
oh,
the U.S.
yeah.
Office is good to like what, season 7? Is that
When Steve Carell left.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, then it
Yeah.
wasn't the same show.
It wasn't the same.
Did John Krasinski write that too? Him and Steve Carell?
Steve Carell did not write it. It was him and BJ Novak were writers on it. They weren't like they weren't
Krasinski?
yeah.
Okay.
They weren't like the main writers, but they wrote episodes, if that makes sense.
Because he writes a lot of good shit.
Yeah. Quiet Place 2, Quiet Place Day 1. He wrote all that.
I didn't see any of it.
You didn't see Quiet Place?
No, I was just talking to my girlfriend about that last night, and she was surprised that I hadn't seen Quiet Place.
You would like Quiet Place.
Yeah.
They just came out with Day 1 and theaters.
Oh, really?
Are these shows?
Movies.
Okay, they are movies.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I thought they were movies, but I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, I don't even know what they're about. So,
What is it? I think that they explain what... I'm pretty sure they explain what exactly the creature is.
I didn't even know it was. I don't have
Yeah.
a clue what
It's
these
there's a creature from Quiet Place 1.
sci-fi.
Yeah, sci-fi horror thriller.
Okay.
There's a creature that comes down from outer space, and then if you make any noise, it will pick up on that noise, and then it will attack you.
Oh, kind of like Bird Box.
Kind of, yeah, but better.
Yeah, Bird Box wasn't that good.
Oh, is that
So-
with Sandra Bullock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blindfolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't that good. But so
I think that wasn't that like the first movie to hit like Netflix, like or like any streaming thing like during COVID? I think
Yeah.
that was
Bird Box.
Yeah, I think
that was I think definitely one of the.
It was after
first big
Tiger
ones.
King.
Yeah, it was like I think Tiger King technically came out before COVID, but
Yeah.
everyone started watching
watching
Yeah.
it.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bird Box.
By season 2, I tried to watch season 2.
seasons.
Yeah.
There is, but here's the problem. Here's the
I
problem.
didn't even watch it.
Here's the problem they
I
had.
tried
That
to watch it.
became such a cult classic the first season that now Netflix was like, oh, we got to capitalize on this, right?
Yeah.
Tiger King would not have been what it was if it weren't for
COVID.
the pandemic.
Yeah, everyone,
the lockdowns.
People are just well, fuck. There's nothing.
They're
to do.
looking for something.
Yeah.
And so someone watched
And
this,
it's like
and
kind
they
of
were like,
mysterious, like, oh, what fucking happens next?
no, it's a train wreck.
Yeah.
And you want to watch the train wreck. Like, and so it became that big because of the lockdowns. And the lockdowns were up, and then they came out with season 2. So it didn't have that same,
Yeah.
I'm sitting at home anyways, watching.
Now we
So-
actually have to go back to work and do shit. So
Yeah,
it's like, well,
and now I'm not going to waste my time.
Yeah.
I tried to watch season 2. It was like, no.
It was not even the same show.
Yeah.
Because of
He's locked up,
and
and it's about, like, people attacking Carol
Baskin.
Carol Baskin.
They killed Donald.
Yeah. But
Shame.
Yeah.
it didn't work the same because it wasn't the same timing. Timing was way wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have just not released that, but they wanted
To capitalize.
Yeah.
Netflix trying to capitalize, but then also not reading the room while trying to capitalize.
Oh, I think they were just too late on that. Everyone, but
Well, that was like Bird Box.
So Bird Box was the first like movie, I guess, that came
I
out.
think it was like the first like true thing that came out during COVID.
Yeah,
that
and it was supposed to be huge, right? Like and it wasn't. It was
okay.
it was. I mean,
It was okay.
am I gonna watch it because it's fucking COVID and I'm locked down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm not
Okay.
going to watch it because I'm stuck at a gas station during midnight with nothing to do. Yeah, I'm going to watch it.
Like, but going back and watching it now it's hard. It's like, okay, this isn't.
I haven't
this
watched
isn't
it
great.
since. So.
I haven't. Yeah.
No,
Is that the
it's-
one where they have like a bird and it like tells them where to go?
I don't even remember.
I don't either.
They're
don't
like
know.
in a boat.
I just remember they.
I
Yeah,
remember
they
the
are.
boat. Yeah, they're all.
Yeah.
They're
They
just
had a bird.
blindfolded.
Yeah.
What was it? Like, was there a creature or something? I don't.
I think all I know is that it was an allegory for the rapture.
I don't remember it that
was-
well. That's fine.
I think
That's
I think-
how shitty it was.
Yeah. Ask us 4 years ago, we'd probably tell you all about it. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
I know I watched it once and once only.
I also remember it being a big deal because MGK was in it. And it was like one of his first.
Was he?
Yeah. He was in it for like 5 minutes, then he ended up getting killed.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
that was like his first like real big acting role or something like that. Then he was in The Dirt, which wasn't too bad.
Now he drinks blood.
Yeah, that whole thing. That's,
Listen, when Megan Fox is telling you to do something,
you do it? Is
can't-
that,
Yes, ma'am.
is that how it works?
Yeah.
Should put a spell on him.
Well, that's why they drink each other's blood.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they've done that.
It's like a drop.
But I don't think they have done anything crazy in a long time.
No. Surprised they're still together.
Oh, are they? I don't.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
Yeah.
good for them.
Yeah. I mean, for a celebrity couple, like,
Yeah. It's that voodoo.
Now go do that voodoo that you do.
I don't do no voodoo.
Oh, by the way, I have a message from Papa 31.
Yeah, what is it?
You left a one of the we doxed Florida man at the beginning of the last episode.
I got it.
No, it was like a minute in.
Oh. Was it on the board?
No, it wasn't. It was during the whole like intro, we're just talking thing.
I don't know.
So.
Somebody pointed out?
Yeah, my dad. After he listened to the episode.
Right, but did any of us point it out?
No, 'cause we
didn't even realize it.
Well, obviously, you know, when the headphones on, we start recording, but we don't know when you pick up.
Yeah, you don't know when I actually start.
Yeah, so you don't know. We don't know when you cut off till we listen to the episode. So we're like, oh, okay.
No. Okay. Well.
Yeah. Now we know Florida Man's name.
Do we?
Or we know that someone.
Well, now you're going to point it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we know. Oh, for our 5 listeners, you can go back and.
Yeah, I don't think you have too much to worry about.
Yeah. ADHD's kicking in.
Yeah.
Well, I had a lot of things to fix on that episode.
You had 5 of them.
Was it only 5?
It was 5.
It felt
Technically,
it felt like way more.
Yeah, technically 6.
Yeah, but we didn't have that one, so
Yeah.
didn't matter.
Yeah, that one didn't matter.
No. Doesn't matter. Well, I don't think Toucans is showing up
Nope.
because I really had some questions for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get it next time.
Here's always next time.
It's gonna be good.
Such a fucking idiot. I don't remember that happening because I think it was one of the times I was off.
Yeah.
But I remember
Hearing
like
about
2 weeks ago when you guys talking about that. I'm like, holy fuck, how could you do that?
Yeah. So, hey, that's a cliffhanger for you, right?
Right.
Yeah.
There's a now you got to wait 2 weeks.
2 weeks, God.
We just talked about how much we hate that.
Yep. But if it keeps people subscribed,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Cracking
Oh, you're just cracking everything over there.
You can't clap with one hand. Shut up.
Okay, that sounds like you're fapping in the microphone. So,
Yes, it does.
so on that note, I think we'll go ahead and end this here. Okay.
Hi.
So, yeah, there's only a couple of us, so that's another episode of the Grossly Off Topic Podcast. I was your host, Papa Smurf.
I'm Florida, man.
And I'm 31.
And Redbeard did say bye on his way out.
He did.
so-
Yeah. Fuck you, Viking.
Yep. Oh, hey, hold on. Let's do it just unofficially,
Fuck you, Viking!
No, R.I.P. Diplomat.
and we'll see you next time.